Hi everyone, welcome to Dr. Vicky Writes. I'm Vicky. Nobody actually calls me Dr. Vicky, but I do have a PhD, and in this video I will be talking about how to write up your methods and results. This video will cover the 9th objective of the course. You can find the course syllabus in the video description below. Before we dive in, I want you to think about what you might already know about writing up your methods and results, and about what you feel that you still need to learn, or any worries and concerns that you have around this topic. I recommend taking a minute to jot down the first few things that come to mind. The first thing to do is again get out the 3 to 5 journal articles that you used to select your methods of analysis, and then use what is written in them to help you produce a first draft of your own method section. From there, it is time to start producing your own corresponding results. As you produce your results, write them up. In draft form is fine. You don't have to be neat at this stage. Each time you write up like a certain result, go back to your method section and check to see if what you've done to produce those results is described there, or if you need to add anything in the methods or add any more detail to them. And don't worry if your results don't lead to the conclusions that you thought or hoped that they might do at the start. And don't let that stop you from making any progress. Even when you're doing a PhD, the point is to make a significant contribution to the research, not to prove a specific answer. So, even if your results show the exact opposite of what you hope they might, just write them up anyway and say so. You're still making a new discovery, and that's what counts. So, remember, you've got about 4 weeks to do all of your analysis and write up your methods and results. So, about 3 weeks into that block of 4 weeks, at the latest, I would stop producing any new results and just go through everything that you've written up so far in draft form of your methods and results, and then edit all that and have it kind of finalized. So that might mean writing some results paragraphs to go alongside tables and graphs that you've produced, or making sure all of your tables and graphs are numbered correctly and include any appropriate footnotes, such as if you've used abbreviations within the tables or figures, you need to explain what the abbreviation stands for in the footnotes of it. And you might also want to add in some like subheadings to your methods and results. Carefully read through your 3 to 5 key studies again, keeping what you've got written up so far in mind, and think about whether anything is missing from your methods and results sections or could be removed for clarity. In my experience, that is quite a mind-numbing process, but it will be worth it when it's done, and it is necessary. A note here is that your results section shouldn't include any discussion about what your results mean. It is purely the place to state your results as simply as possible. The meaning of your results in relation to the topic that you're investigating is something that is included in your discussion section. So keep that in mind. And that covers the basics of writing up your methods and results. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments section below, or if you prefer, you can email me at drvicky911@gmail.com. I also encourage you to think about the following questions and do the same. Comment or email. Did I clarify anything for you? Did I address any worries or concerns that you had around this topic? Do you feel that you've learned anything new that will be of value to you? And how does what I've covered relate to your own personal situation? I'll check and respond to your comments every second weekday, usually. And I might not have time to respond directly to emails, but I will eventually get round to reading them all and then doing something with them. Thanks for watching. See you next time.